Alright, what is going on, everybody? This is Charger MC, and today we are back at it again with Spin Master, and today we have Cyborg from Teen Titans or Justice League or whatever, what have you. Just DC Cyborg, this guy. Booyah. Now, before we take a look at this figure, I do have to address something. With my Shazam figure review, I thought I looked at everything, but it turns out I didn't, because the Shazam figure also came with this, and it's kind of a checklist, and yes, I see that it's kind of spoiling what Cyborg is going to come with. I'm well aware of that, but I felt like I need to address that. So apparently I got this version of Shazam based off of the accessories. I didn't get the super rare version, but I did notice all the stuff here, and I think that the Superman figure comes with some cool stuff. Now, the Meijer that I was at, it had a ton of the Superman figures, so maybe I will pick that up, maybe I'll review that too. I'll see what Superman I get. But yeah, so I'm sure that Cyborg is going to come with one of these as well, because, well, Shazam came with one, even though Shazam isn't part of this art. But whatever, I felt like I needed to address that. So yeah, here is Cyborg. Arguably my favorite member of the Teen Titans. I really go back and forth between Cyborg and Raven. I don't know who I like more out of those two, but it's definitely either Cyborg or Raven, my favorite Teen Titans member. And in terms of Cyborg, like my favorite version of Cyborg, it has to be the one from Justice League. Zack Snyder's Justice League, he was incredible in that movie. So yeah, we have 3 surprise accessories, even though, like I said, I kind of already know what they are. There's a ton of information that you get with all these Spin Master figures, and there's where the accessories are. But we're obviously mainly here for Cyborg himself. So I suppose without any further ado, let's open this guy up and see what we got going on. I guess we'll see which version of Cyborg we get. There we go. There we go. Yep, and I see it now. I already see it now. Yep. He comes with one of the checklist things too. So let's first get Cyborg out of here. And then we'll look at the checklist with the accessories. That's what we'll do. If I don't forget, make sure that you hold me accountable to that. I don't forget that. Yell at your screen and tell me. All right, so here is Cyborg right here. He looks really good. Now, as far as comparisons go, here he is with Joker. He's actually quite a bit bigger, which makes sense because this guy used to be a football player, so he's supposed to be super big. But he's not 7-inch scale big, obviously, because this is a 4-inch scale line. And if you don't believe me, we'll find out how tall he is, and he is just a little over 4 inches. He's like just a little bit more than that. So like halfway between 4 and 4¼ inches, give or take. I'm sure that metric, it's a more accurate number. Yeah, it looks like he's about 10.5 centimeters, give or take. So here he is. He looks really good. This definitely looks like a classic, comic look for Cyborg. Well, not really classic, because he didn't look like this originally. But in terms of, like, traditional Cyborg looks, he definitely looks the part. This does kind of look like the Teen Titans. Teen Titans Go, what have you. It just general Cyborg, it works. It's all good. So, here he is. I do like the face. He almost looks like Finn from the Star Wars. Kind of interesting. And then I do like the Terminator type thing on the side, there with the robot eye and all of that. So, yeah. And then I do like the chest. I do like the, extra detail. Because they could have just had this, be like a paint, that kind of thing, like paint all of this on there, but they actually went out of their way to make this like stand out, and they added the extra sculpt in there, so that's really cool. I do like the C there for Cyborg. He almost to me, this looks like almost like what you could make in Injustice 2. Like you could put a whole bunch of gear together for Cyborg and make him look like this. Injustice 2 is a ton of fun, by the way. If you haven't played it, I definitely recommend it. So yeah, there's that. He's got all the information on his tube side there. That's funny. So yeah, he's got some He's got some details here. It's almost like, I don't know what this is supposed to be, but it's like these grooves there for his armor. Maybe that's supposed to simulate, like artificial muscle. I'm not sure. You do have these red lights there on him, and then his legs are pretty much silver, but they do have kind of a marbled look to them on the legs themselves. So like it looks like that it was a little bit of a different material for making the legs, or at least a different paint compared to the body, because the legs do look different. And I kind of wish that the whole body looked like that, because I really like the look of the legs with the marbling on there. Then you also have stuff like, like these like pistons, or, hydraulics, or whatever these are supposed to be for leg, leg joints. Then you got stuff for the ankles too. He almost looks like he's wearing like space, like astronaut boots or something like that. But that's cool. That's cool. I like it. And then you have a little bit extra detail there with his arm here, so that's pretty cool. And then that's about all that we have for the look for him. But it's all good as far as articulation. His head turns, his arms go up better than 90 degrees. So it's pretty cool. He can, like, you know that there's, like there's the there's the A pose, and then there's the T pose. Well, this guy can do the Y pose. So yeah, if you want him to, do a Y, he can. His arms do move all the way around. They're kind of loose on my figure, but that's okay. And then you do get, there we go. So the shoulders here were loose, but the elbow here is tight. But you do get a 90-degree bend there. So that's pretty cool. And then you do also get a rotation there. You get nothing else for the arms, nothing for the torso. And then for the legs, you do get a joint there on either side. And then the legs do go back barely any at all, but that's okay. I understand that. And they do go forward really far. So that's cool. He can kick a field goal. So that's very important for Cyborg. And then you do get a swivel here at the thigh. So right up here like that. And then you do also get a single joint at the knee, as well as a rotation at the knee. I still don't understand why there's a joint here and here that essentially do the same thing, but whatever. It's all good. So that's all that we have for articulation. And then I suppose, we'll take a look at this, even though I'm guessing it's the same one as the one that came with the Shazam figure. But this way, you can see that I didn't forget it this time around. Well, it's not that I forget. It's not that I forgot it last time. It's just I didn't know what was there. So here is, this is the same checklist. So there is all of that. So again, this is, in case you're wondering, this was the Shazam that I got. Well, spoiler alert for the Shazam video, but yeah, so there we go. And then, yeah, you do get the same art here, which is pretty cool. It's pretty cool. And then, yeah, so now I'm going to do the same thing again, where if you don't want to see the accessories, then I hope you enjoyed. See you all later. And for the rest of you, I suppose, let's open this up. Let's see what accessories we got. With 3 accessories, and I guess that will determine what variant of Cyborg that we got. So let's open this one first. So we got a chainsaw. All right, this guy can be like the Curse almost. So that's pretty cool. He's got a chainsaw there. It doesn't move or anything, but yeah, that's cool. I like it. I like it very much. And I suppose he can just sort of hold on to it. Yeah, he can hold on to it like that. And now he can work in the lumber industry, which, growing up in Michigan, I can tell you that's very important, working in a logging company and all of that. So that's pretty cool. So he comes with a chainsaw. And then he also has, let's go. He comes with a backpack. Okay, this is cool. This looks like a drone. This almost looks like the drones from Spider-Man Far From Home. Only they weren't colored like this. But yeah, you got some really nice detail there. That's really cool. I like that. That reminds me of a Transformers toy that I had back in the day. And I knew this was a jetpack. I could tell because of the peg hole there, because the Spin Master figures, they all have these. And so what you can do is you can take this and you can just plug it onto his back. I don't know if it's supposed to be like that or the other way. I don't know. I don't know which one looks better, but the color is definitely a lot different. It's more in line with the color here on his chest. But yeah, so he has a saw, he has a jetpack, and this is cool so far. This is very cool. Oh, and his last accessory is this is a gun. It's a gun. Does Cyborg come with a gun? Oh my goodness! Look at this thing. Oh, this is really cool. Okay, so this is just completely red plastic, but yeah, this is definitely a cannon type thing. And yeah, this oh my goodness, look at this. Look at this. This oh my goodness, there is so much detail. I could go into a full review of just all the detail with this thing, all the ridges and all of the panels, so like all the circuitry, all of that. It even has a scope on there, like on the top here and on the side. And yeah, it doesn't yeah, there's no ammo for it, it can't actually shoot, but let's see which version of Cyborg. Okay, so we got this one. We got this one right here. So we didn't get this one up here. We got this one. And honestly, that is fine with me. So, he has a gun. I wanted a Spin Master figure that came with a gun. So, there we go. Oh my goodness. I don't know what's the right way to hold it. I'm guessing it's that way because yeah, it has to be. Yep. There we go. All right. There we go. He's got his chainsaw, he's got his backpack, and he's got his gun. Cyborg got a gun. Yeah, okay. I'm sorry. So yeah, there we go. There is Cyborg. This guy is cool. I like this. This might be one of my favorite Spin Master figures. Now, this is really cool. So, if you like this review, you like Cyborg, you like Spin Master, any of that, do be sure to leave a like. Let me know in the comments what you think of Cyborg or this line or anything like that. Really, anything you want to talk about. It's all good. I read all of the comments. So there's that. And then do be sure to subscribe if you're interested in Spin Master reviews, because I've already reviewed quite a few of these guys. I do intend to continue doing that. But yeah, that's all I have for today. So other than that, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all later. Booyah!